This is a tutorial on how to make your wig go from this to this, simplified, very detailed for all my beginner girlies, and also a review on this beautiful ash blonde Love Me hair wig. What's up, you guys? It is me, Tanisha, and I am back with another video. Hey girl. Hi. We are back with another Love Me hair review. And to kick this review off, I want to go ahead and say I shampooed my wig, but the only thing it took away was the curls. Before we get into it, I probably have said this in a previous video that you have seen, but if I have not, let me go ahead and reiterate. So, to give you guys more of my video, a more context of my video, and a better review for you guys, I have started back, because I used to do it when I first started YouTube. I have started back going ahead and shampooing my wigs and really getting into it to see what is the real, because I know any simple-minded person can just take a wig out of a box, or any beginner can just take a wig out of the box and slap it on their head and coming back and comment forward and flip it out and throw it around and say that it is a good wig. I am done doing that. I want to give you guys the whole real review. I want to give it to you from the bleaching to the plucking, if you have to do any of that, to the shampoo, to the recurl, all of that. So I have gone back to my basics, per se, when it comes to all of those things, because I really want to give you guys a genuine review. I know some people like the straight out of the box, but just to be thorough, I have to go through the full extreme. So right here in my hand, I have the Effortless Glam Loose Wave Ash Blonde Glueless Wig. This is a breathable cap and a 5x5 wig. We have a 5x5 closure here. As you can see, after shampooing the wig, the curls did leave, so that is part of the review. The curls do not stay after shampooing. You have to replace them back. But luckily for us, she is still beautiful with all her blown out glory. She does not feel like a straw hat. Because you know, sometimes you can get, especially a blonde wig, we'll say, per se, a wig that has been tainted with color. And sometimes you can get the straw feel from it. This does not give that. This does not give that. This gives soft, silky, smooth after shampooing it. I did go in with my Love Me Hair Renewal Kit, so make sure you get that. The Renewal Kit will have your wigs looking just like this. No products, no none of that. All of the stuff that they put in here, when they curled my wig, I washed it out just to see what she is giving. And this is what she is giving after she has been blow dried. Now get into those roots, and that's how the old people say roots. That's how the elders used to say it back in the day. Get into those roots. The roots of this wig speak for themselves. You see that? I don't really have too much to say about that. Not so small. I will say, because it looks like it does have a touch of color on there, don't try to bleach it. Don't try to bleach it. Don't try to bleach it. It will not bleach. It's not gonna bleach. The way they color the top part to make the root part look a little darker is not gonna bleach back unless you find something like maybe a color oops or something. But all in all, I would say, as far as bleach goes, like hair color bleach, don't do it. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Let's get into this install of this wig, because I will show you guys how to get your loose curl back after you have shampooed it, if you so choose to, like I did. But you know, typical me. First things first, adjust your straps. Adjust your straps so that it can fit properly. So that's all I'm doing right here, is adjusting my straps to make sure that my wig is going to fit the way I want it to fit. And I always start by adjusting these first. I put them a little closer in so that my wig can be nice and snug. And that is these two right here. Never forget these, because these are more important than this one. This one helps keep it on your head, but this one helps tighten it as far as it being snug to your head. So breathable, this is why they say it is breathable, because we have some little holes here to where our hair can breathe. So this is the breathable portion of this wig for those of you who want to get it. And like I said, the color is everything. I did not do anything special to this color. I didn't have to go in and have to tone anything. This is the ash blonde that it is giving. This is the ash blonde that came out of the box. All I did was shampoo, and she did what she was supposed to do. I love the combination of the ash blonde, and I like the way that they just kind of gave it that balayage look. Is that how you say it? I just like how it just mixes. It's not too blonde, it's not yellow, it's just that ash. The ash. Get into the ash. So per usual, flip your wig to the outside, inside out. Put her on your head. If you have not adjusted the black strap before you put her on your head, go ahead and adjust your black strap to the tightness that you would like. Mine is good right here. And I like the fact that this is not a removable strap, because those of you who have watched quite a few of my videos, y'all know I hate a removable strap. So go ahead and put the comb up under here. I might have tightened my wig a little too tight. No, it was just my combs cutting up. Make sure your combs are laying flat in your wig. Go ahead and pull that out right here, and boom, there we have it. I'm loving the color so far. I am liking this. So far so good. There is minimum shedding, probably due to the shampoo, but again, typical is typical. If you think you're gonna get a wig that does not shed, especially a blonde wig, you are delulu. Okay, say it with me, delulu. So don't be delulu like some of these people on here and thinking that you are gonna get a blonde wig that just doesn't shed at all. That is pure delusion. Okay, but we're gonna be realistic here. It's just small, a small tiny percentage of shedding, not too much. Again, this hair is really soft and really full. Look how full this hair is. This hair is giving full. So far, this is what we have. I did go in and cut some of the ends off so that if I did want to straighten her out, my ends would be a little more clean, little realistic looking, because of the texture of this hair, because it does look like natural hair. It does give natural hair in person. I don't know if the camera is giving it justice, but in person this wig is giving like I went and got my real hair colored and blown out. That's basically all I can really say to it. It is extremely full, and this is an 18-inch. This is my typical go-to length because this gives me not too long. I'm a girly that I don't like my hair way too long. I would like it long enough so if I did decide to curl it, I can curl it and it still gives a little bit of a length. But also, I don't want it all the way to my butt. That's just too much for me. So with it coming right here, and for my face shape, it is the right length for me. Okay? So, typical for me is an 18-inch. No shorter. Well, I lie because I like shorter hair. No longer than an 18-inch is my preference. So if y'all are looking for a preference to gauging how long your hair should be, 18 inches my preference. Is not too long, not too short. It's a comfortable length for me. We are going to get in the cutting of the lace. Love Me Hair has provided me, y'all done used them a little bit, so they got hair flying off of them. But Love Me Hair has provided me with these little Velcro hair holders. They come in handy. They come in handy, especially when you don't have clips. I really like these. I really like these for the simple fact that I could just slap these bad boys on and they hold my hair out of the way. So we're going to cut this lace, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that, because I do that in every video, okay? Show you guys how I do that, and then we're going to move on. But get into how good this lace is looking, and it's not even cut yet. Nothing is sprayed on it. A thin lace is a great lace. Always remember that. Your lace is important when it comes to a good wig. If your lace is thick, your wig is trash. No matter how good the texture of the hair is, if your lace is thick, your wig is trash. But Love Me Hair got you covered, because girl, they got the thin lace. They got the thin lace, so we checked that off. All right, take your scissors, cut in the middle, right in front of your hairline. Take your eyebrow razor, go slow, zigzag motions, zig and zag, not cutting too close into your hairline. Okay, we don't want to see a whole row of hair flying off with your lace because you cut too close. So be careful and go slow. All right, your lace should look like this. We got a little bit of hair, but that's okay, just not too much. All right, you would do the same exact thing on the other side. Zigzag motions, not too low, not too high, not too close, and watch out for your skin. Voila. And this is what we have. Slide her back, because with it being up too far, it looked like I was Wolverine over here. We don't want to give him Wolverine. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut those little extra pieces that I missed with my eyebrow razor off. And that's what we have. That's what we have. That's what we have. Now, if you want her to hold a little bit better, you can get you any type of glueless hairspray. I have several laying around here somewhere, but this is my main one. I got this from A Special's website. I'll leave the link to this in my description box, because Love Me Hair does not provide a glueless spray yet. So I will leave the link to this, because this is really, really good. And this is for my girlies who don't want to glue down, but they still want a little bit of a hold. And to hide those grids a little razzle dazzle, you just tap that on just a little bit. And as you can see, I did not have to put any color to this lace either. I was really, really shocked, because this lace actually came a little tinted. I don't know if it was because the color of this, or if that's just what they planned on doing, but it did come tinted. My lace did come a little tinted. It was a little brown to match my skin. So y'all see it. All in all, this is what this is giving from the scalped look. of it being glueless to the color. But y'all know I can't do y'all a disservice. I have to curl this wig. I have to curl her just so you guys know that it's real. You can curl her back after shampooing her from the original box method. I just can't. Y'all, this wig is so soft. The softness of this is crazy. Crazy. I love how it feels. If somebody touches this when you wear it and they get into this and they're looking outside of the and they just touch it. If they just like, can I touch your hair? Let them touch it. Let them touch it. They won't believe that it's a wig. They won't believe you. It feels really nice. I also like the fact that with this 5x5, it does come from here to here. I like that because if you decide that you do want to move it a little bit more out of your face, outside of this little piece sticking up, but if you do want to move it a little bit more out of your face and you want it to sit back a little bit, it does give that illusion that it does go a little bit further down. Even though it's not going all the way down here, it is giving that illusion that it's basically a full hairline. That is a plus, because not a lot of wigs do that, but this one right here definitely does. Now if you want your wig to lay flat like this and give this effect in the front, we'll zoom in, give this effect in the front as though it is a relaxer, what you need are two things. What you need are two things. You need a wax stick. This is from Love Me Hair. She has been used, so if it's hair sticking out and you see it, calm down. Keep calm. She gets used. And a hot comb. These two things will help lay her to perfection. If you want a little bit of an extra sleek look, get you some spritz or some liquid mousse, which is what I have here. This helps it to lay even more flat without the hard hold. I like this brand, what is this, Fantasia, because it doesn't give it a super duper hard touch to it or make it look crunchy, especially when you're laying on top of this. So these are the two things that I use to, I just go in. First I just go in with this and I dab it on a little bit to the parts that I feel are sticking out, and then I kind of hit that with my hot comb. Hit that with my hot comb just to lay it down a little bit more, especially with the flyaways. For my ladies who don't like flyaways, this will definitely help you out. Also, I hit it with that in the front as well. So both of those things. And when it comes to this front part, I kind of comb away from my face and then pull it back down so that when it falls, it gives it that little loop on the inside. After that, I spray a little bit of this on there. I rub mine in. I don't know how other people do, but I kind of like rub mine in there and then go back in and hit it with my hot comb again to make it look sleek. And make sure you are hitting it with this plate right here. Make sure this flat plate and not just the combs, the teeth of the combs are hitting it. Make sure you hit it with your flat plate to get that the most flat results to your wig. That's how you get it to lay flat. Also up here, same thing. Hit it with that flat part and be careful because your hot comb gonna get hot and you will get burnt. I done been burnt a few times. But that is that. If you are afraid to do it on your head, make sure you get you a handy dandy mannequin head, because they come in handy when it comes to dealing with the hot things. They can't feel it, but you can. So get you a mannequin head if you are afraid to do what I just did on your head, and do it on the mannequin head and then transfer it to your head. Make sure you do the parting and all that to where you feel comfortable, and then transfer her to the mannequin head and get the flat lay to it. To get that extra lay, you're gonna take your back plate and just lay her flat and rub her down. Rub her down. And then you get a flat top. Don't get no humps, no bumps, no any of that. To be completely honest with you guys, I really don't want to curl this wig, but I am just for you guys, so we can see and get into how to do that, just in case you decide you want to shampoo your wig straight out of the box, so it can live up to its name as the loose curl. So with that, we're going in with my best friend. This is a T3. I don't know what inch this is, but this is kind of on the bigger barrel side. It's not too big, but it's not too small. I'll just give you a comparison. This is the 1 inch. This is the 1 in, I think, 3/4 or 1/4 inch. So if you want a tighter curl or more curl to it, I suggest these. If you want more of a loose curl, I suggest the bigger barrel. I know there's a lot of saturation of how people do their curls. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and forewarn you, this is how I curl mine. I am not a curl expert, okay? I am not a curl expert, but I do like the way that I curl mine. And if you like the way that I curl mine, I'm going to show you guys how I, Tanisha, curl my wigs to get that loose curl. I have been learning a little bit from the internet as well, because I don't know it all, so I have to go back and learn too. But first things first, what you want to do is get a heat protectant, because you want your wig to stay soft. So to keep your wig soft, I am going in with my Chi Iron Guard. This helps protect your hair from the heat. This is a heat protectant. So I just spray a little bit of that onto my hair before I go in and curl them. It also helps hold the curls a little bit more. I do like that about Chi. Chi has a lot of great products. They are a little bit expensive, but it is worth it. Invest in your hair. If you want to keep your hair nice and good and manageable, invest in you great products. So first I go in, I just take a portion of my top, lay it, wrap it around. I hold this extra hair out of the way so it doesn't get caught. And I hold it there for a little razzle dazzle. And then I let it fall. If you want to, you can scrunch it a little bit to hold that heat in there. If it's too hot for your hands, get a clip. I don't have any right now, but I do have some, but I don't know where they are. Hold on. Get you a little clip like this. Clip it so that your curl holds, if that's what you want to do. 9 times out of 10, I don't typically do this, but a lot of girls say that it helps with their curls and it helps keep the frizziness from, it's a whole lot. So clip it if you want your curls to hold and stay a little bit better. Thumb, curl away from your face. To curl away from your face, or to ensure that you are curling away from your face, make sure that this part is facing forward. That's the easiest way to get it to curl away from your face, or to know that you're curling it away from your curl is going to go away from your face. So make sure that your handle is in the front when you first position it, and then you can go from there. And I'm not going to do too much curling because, again, we want a more loose wave. We don't want a curly tight wave. So do that. Take it. You can either scrunch it or pin it. And today we are pinning. So I'm going to go through and do all of these and come back probably with pins in my head. And then we'll take it down and see the loose wave. Or I could just, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So after you have curl away from your face, this is what your pins in your hair should look like. You don't want the sections too small because, again, this will be a loose wave curl. So because there are different sides to your face. You have to curl a little different on the opposite side. So what I do is I go in on this side. I still take the same amount of hair in the same sections, but this time you're gonna curl downward. Okay, on this side you were curling up, so on your left side you were curling up, and it depends on if you're right or left-handed. I'm ambiguous. What is it called? Ambidextrous. I am ambidextrous. So I use both of my hands. I am capable of using both of my hands, and it's easier for me. If it's not easy for you, just take it off, put it on a wig head, and then you can curl it any way you like. But if you are one that has it on your head already, after you have already styled it and after you have already shampooed it and you put it on, and then you're like, hey, I want curls, and you put it on real quick, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it in the sections and you're gonna curl it downward, but you're still going to go away from your face. This is typically how I do it. Again, everybody does it a little differently. So take it away, take your pin, pin it so it can stay. So as you can see, it's not too much different on each side. And you're gonna do that for the whole entire side. Get you a section, and with your barrel being a little bigger, you can take a bigger section and do the same exact thing. Curl it away from your face. Woo. Be careful of your face. We don't need no big line going down from the burning curling iron. Scrunch it a little bit. It's gonna be a little hot. Pin. So as you can see, my curls are starting to form about the same on each side. It's gonna get a little bit harder as you get towards the back, but again, because she is glueless, you can always take her off and curl off your head. And I'm not going too close to my head because I want my curls to be on the end and not all the way through, to give it more of that loose wave look. So if you're wondering, why aren't you going all the way? That's why. I don't want it to be too close. I don't want my curls to be, I want them to form down. So that's why I flattened this part earlier, so that when I get ready to comb it, my loose wave is going to be on the ends. I'm going to finish curling these, and you finish curling yours, and then I'm going to let them cool. And the next step will be us removing our hair clips to see how our curls turned out and get the finished look of this. Okay, now so we have let our curls cool. We are going to go in and remove these clips, and make sure you be careful when you remove the clips, because if you have been moving around, they have gotten a little tangled in there. But be careful when you pull them out, because it can mess up a little bit. But we're just gonna let that fall. Let these curls fall in the direction that we have curled them. And as you can see, they are loose, like we like. Not too tight, but not too loose, because we are going to go in and comb these as well. Get into the ones in the back. These were a little bit harder. That one fell. Fill in there. Make sure you don't have any clips left in. So you can do this one or two ways. You can either throw your hair to get the waves to go loose. You can leave them like this, or you can comb them out. When you comb them out, you're going to need 2 combs. I use 2 combs for the sake of this because sometimes she don't want to be great with this one. So I'm gonna go in with the the wide tooth comb first, and then I'm gonna go in with the, it's not too close, it's kind of like a medium wide. It goes in between those, see? So these, how bouncy these curls are. They are really bouncy, and they pop right back into place. Even after curling them, this hair is still soft even after curling them. So we giving a 10 out of 10 right now. Giving a 10 out of 10. Giving the feel, the shine. Y'all didn't see me put any shine spray because I didn't have to do that. All I did was my heat protectant, and this is how these curls are turning out. Next step is I take a little bit of this flexible blowout spray and I spray it on my comb just like that. And you see how they are falling already? They fall really, really beautifully. So if you don't want to curl them out and you want your curls to last a little bit longer and you haven't sprayed any holding spray, you can leave your curls just like this. Let me show you the back too as well, because I didn't do that. So you can leave your curls just like this and let them fall, or you can do like we're about to do now and comb them out. So when you comb them out, you want to take it and you want to comb away from your face. That's what we're going to do. We're going to comb away from our face. Pull all of that back. Also comb this side away from your face. Be really, really gentle. You don't have to go as hard with these loose curls. And then you're going to take it and you're going to pull it forward. You're going to go in next with this comb just to smooth things out. And then you're going to pull it forward again. Same thing. And there you have the loose wave curl back into your wig. It's back. This gives it more body, gives it more volume. The length is still there. Let me turn around in the back and show you guys. The length is still here. It just has a little more pizzazz to it. So the color was not affected. It's still not feeling like it's dry. It's still soft and beautiful. I like this color. And I think this color right here is the ultimate black girl blonde. That's what they call it, the black girl blonde. This really, really goes great. It really complements all of our melanin tones perfectly. I like this color for every melanated girl from whatever shade she is. This color right here, this ash blonde color, will go great with every, simply because of how they have the highlights and low lights in this wig. It will go great with any skin tone. Thank you all for watching. That is it. That is all for this video. Again, this is Love Me Hair's wait a minute, Effortless Glam Loose Wave Ash Blonde Wig, 5x5, glueless at that. This is a breathable cap. This should be in your cart right now. This is an 18-inch. Everything about this wig is perfect, from it being soft from it being versatile, as far as whether you want to curl it, straighten it, all those good things. So if you feel like you want to get this wig, make sure you go to my description box. Don't feel like it, just do it, because this is great. I'm ecstatic for this wig. I'm definitely wearing this one today. If you like this wig, make sure you go to my description box. The link will be there, also with a coupon code. Make sure you use that coupon code to get the percentage. It will range between 28 to 32%, maybe 28, but 28 is a lot. Get this wig. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, TikToks, Twitter. I don't even really do Twitter, so I ain't gonna tell y'all no. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and here. Make sure you subscribe to get more videos like this, to figure out how to style or get a look out of your wig for those who don't know how. I am here for that. I am here to make your life easier. So if you like what you see, subscribe, because there will be a lot more, especially coming in 2025. I will be back into my regular reviews where I give you the full details, from shampooing it to styling to everything, so you will know how to do it after you take it out of that box. That is it. That is all from me. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.